We've got the Mini in today. She's got the engine light on and she's gone into limp mode. So this is a 2013 Cooper D. It's a 1.6 BMW engine. So there we go. She's quite high mileage. She's on 181,000. Looks like we need a bit of screen wash as well. So we're just going to pop the diagnostic tool on and have a look what codes we got in there. So the old CR Max is out. We're going to select the car. We've got to select the engine ECU, which comes up as DDE or something. We got 4 fault codes on there. We always have a code come up for the DPF. I don't really know why. And there's some for the EGR, which might be something to do with it being unplugged, but we won't talk too much about that. So the bottom one is for the actuator on the turbo wastegate sticking. So we're just going to get in there and have a look, pop the cover off. So what we're going to do is pop the little C clip off here so that we can actually get hold of the actuator arm and move it up and down and check that it's totally free. This little C clip, you do not want to lose that because you'll have a job finding another one. So there we are. We're just going to pop it up and down. It actually moves all right, to be fair, but sometimes they can be a little bit crusty or sticky, but they free off easy enough with a bit of a wiggle. Well, most of the time anyway. It's to do with it generally not being on full boost, so it doesn't always fully open. So we put it back together. We're going to pop this little C clip back on because you definitely didn't drop it down in the engine. And then once that's on, we're just going to pinch it up tight because we don't want it falling off, otherwise we'll have more trouble. And you do want to make sure you don't damage the actual actuator arm because it's electronic on this one. And the last thing we want to do is damage that control unit because we'll end up needing a whole new turbo. So we're going to pop the cover back on the right way round, push it down so it's secure and doesn't rattle, and then we'll pop inside and clear the codes. So we're just going to go back out of the menu and then we're going to clear all fault codes and see what happens. Then we cycle the ignition on and off. That says it's cleared. So we cycle the ignition on and off, try again, and we're just left with the EGR one, which we don't need to talk too much about. Don't forget to close down your modules before you unplug the tool.